has been said that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Enter Tarte and the make your own makeup kit. It's gone poorly every time I've tried it, but maybe it won't this time. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are having a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day. So today we are going to be trying for like the 50th time the Tarte make your own makeup kit thing. Now the whole premise of the kit, I love it. I think it's great. You get to go in, you get to build your own makeup kit. I think it's like 67 bucks and you get over $200 worth of makeup. Oh, that's fantastic. And you get to choose the products on the inside and a lot of them are really good. The thing is, the problem is it's Tarte and their foundations. For me personally, I have never found a Tarte foundation that works for me. I have tried so many Tarte foundations through these boxes and every single one of them it will not work on my face. I've had allergic reactions before. I've turned like completely red. They end up breaking up and getting all oily and greasy, or I've never found one that works for me. But I figured, you know, I've tried like, I don't know, at this point 8, 9, 10 different Tarte foundations. Why are there so many? But there's a different one in here that I've never tried before, so I figured we'd try that inside of this little build your own kit thingy-mabob and see if like the 50th time is the charm. Hello, you eating your foot? Are you eating your foot? I gotta hydrate. Alright, so let's go ahead and get on into this box here. This is the kit that I made. Do I remember what I picked? No. Everything in here is a full size and it has a makeup bag with it. So, I mean, I'm excited. I think it's a good deal, like money-wise, but for some reason, I just can't put their foundations on my face. I feel like it's a bad idea setting it up like this. Might leave it though until things start falling out. I'm gonna go through each of these items here and then I'm gonna do a try. Okay. Then I'm gonna do a try on my face. The first one I'm actually really excited about. I like these from Tarte. This is the Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump. Ooh, in the shade Peachy Beige. I don't remember picking that shade. I typically don't love a peachy toned lip on me, so hopefully this isn't too bad. Ooh, okay, this might be pretty. It looks very like neutral, natural. I wish it smelled like peaches. So this is just a click up lip color and it does look really pretty. Let's get a swatch really fast. I might have clicked a little too aggressively there. The issue is it also took me like 4 takes to say click up lip color. I just kept clicking each one every time I messed up. It definitely is on the peachy side, but I do think it's pretty. It's nice and like juicy looking. I feel like it's gonna be really hydrating on the lip, and because it's not like really pigmented, the peach might not bother me too much. My lips are so super dry right now, so I have to go ahead and pop all this on. Ooh, there's some mint to that. I wasn't expecting that. Maybe I haven't tried these before. I feel like Tarte has another very similar product to this that I do really like, but I feel like this one's a little bit different, like with the gold. Also, I don't remember that product being minty, so yeah, cute. It actually hurts my cracked lips just a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. If I didn't have severely chapped lips, then I'm sure it wouldn't hurt at all. I've been a little bit stressed, a little bit busy recently, and I can't stop like trying to eat my lips off. All right, next up in here, what do we have? Oh, is this the foundation? Yippee. Oh, okay, so technically I guess this isn't like a foundation. It says it is a tinted hydrator, so maybe we'll get away with this today because it's not a true Tarte foundation. Packaging feels really flimsy. It doesn't feel like nice high quality packaging, just super lightweight, very flimsy. It also doesn't feel like there's a ton of product in the squeezy tube here. It says it's 1 fluid ounce, it just feels lackluster, I guess. This has 12-hour hydration and wear. It's non-comedogenic. Fairlight Neutral shade 13N. I feel like I used to get Fairlight Neutral in the Tarte like Shape Tape concealer, so I hope this works out for me. It does look a little bit on like the yellowy side, but we'll see how it goes. Why do I not remember picking this either? Either my memory is just really bad, which is fact, or maybe they ran out of stuff and they're just kind of replacing items with other items or something. I don't know. I don't remember picking this, but that is okay. This is the Park Ave Princess. It is a bronzing powder for an instant summer glow. It does say that it's a matte waterproof bronzer, and when you think of matte, like I don't really think of glowing and matte going together, but we'll see how it goes. I mean, I definitely have tried this before, but it has been quite some time. It comes in this cute little case. I don't know, it almost looks like a billfold or something. Like you keep your crumpled up ones in there. Maybe like a change purse, keep your coins. I do like that it has the raised little metal there on the front. I mean, it's a cute bronzer. The inside definitely is I don't know even what I was trying to say there. The bronzer on the inside isn't overly bronzy looking. It has kind of like an ashiness to it, a little bit of a gray tone, so you might be able to use this to kind of like sculpt and chisel as well. It's just not like a super warm, super bronzy looking bronzer, which probably is good for me because I do look orange mighty often. All right, so we have the bronzer, we have the foundation, we have a lip. Let's see what is next. Ooh, this thing's kind of chunky feeling. Next here we have the Tarte C Drink of H2O Hydration. I'm assuming like a moisturizer. What is it? Hydrating Boost, aka moisturizer. Oh, very nice and cute and wavy and wiggly. I feel like since the Tarte stuff has come out, it's always looked like this. I can remember like years ago, it had the same kind of packaging and detail. Ooh, my heavens. That is liquid. Oh my goodness. When they said H2O, they weren't kidding. Look at this. Ooh, that just looks like thick water. It smells refreshing. It smells very refreshing. It kind of has like the smell of water, if that makes sense. And then a little bit like grass. And then also a bit of men's cologne. It does have kind of a strong scent to it. That texture is something else. Like I kind of want to eat it with a spoon. Oh, okay, it soaks in really nice and fast. It does feel like it's gonna be really hydrating on the skin, so that's nice. Right, next up in here we have this, which is a mascara. Okay, so typically whenever I get Tarte mascara, it's always like the Lights Camera Lashes mascara, but this time I want to try something different. This is the Tartelette Tubing Mascara, which I've seen a lot about tubing mascara recently, like videos of people getting their eyelashes wet and literally like wiping their eyelashes off. There's still like little like eyelash looking pieces that just like slip off your eyelashes. I thought that sounded pretty fun. This is supposed to have a 24-hour flake-free, smudge-proof wear, clinically proven to volumize, lengthen, and curl your lashes. It's sweat-proof and ophthalmologist tested. So the microtubes are supposed to wrap and lengthen each lash for lash extension effect, which I'm excited about that. I hope that's true. I tried lash extensions one time and decided they were not for me, especially for 200 bucks. My goodness. So this one tells you how to apply it. You just put on 2 consecutive coats in an upward motion, pulling through to the tip. Quickly apply second coat before the first coat dries. Ooh, okay. I like the nice like heft and weight of this tube. It feels just really like nice and kind of sturdy. I think it's also a pretty design, the pale purple with the gold. It smells like mascara, tubes or not. And we just have a little like kind of stabby kind of a cone shaped little wand here with those kind of hard bristles. All right, I believe this is the last item of makeup in here. We have a little palette. This is the palette that I selected. It is the Man Eater palette, and I picked this one specifically because it also had some face products in there as well, and I wanted to try to do like a whole look with stuff from this box, and it also had kind of fallish colors, which it's finally fall. I'm so excited. This weekend, my downtown, like right in front of our stores, we're shutting off the entire downtown, and there's gonna be a big fall festival, and I'm so excited. It's supposed to be like a high of 61 degrees. Bring it on. I can't wait. So this is the Man Eater Passion Eye and Cheek palette. I've got some cute little, you know, cheetah, gosh dang it, I can't remember which one this is. Leopard. The pants on the inside, like I said, we have some nice fall colors here, and we do have a couple of like, you know, cheek products. So I'm excited that we have a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer that we'll be able to try out on the face. This gold and this kind of like reddish shade next to it looks so pretty, so I'm excited about this. And if that foundation, or I guess tinted hydrator, actually works, I'm gonna be very excited. Oh my gosh, I forgot there's a makeup bag in here. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the makeup bag here. I almost went ahead and moved on into the try-on portion. Something words. Wow, I realized how very few words that song I know. It's mainly just the man-eater part. All right, so this is the little bag that I selected. It's like a faux kind of snake skin, very shiny black. It looks a little bit more trash baggy than I anticipated when I first picked it out, but it seems like it's gonna have a good, you know, internal surface area. It has a decent volume to actually be able to hold some makeup. Seems fairly standard, you know, nothing like too substantial, nothing too maybe quality feeling. I mean, it feels fine. It just does feel kind of like lightweight and maybe a little bit on the inexpensive side, but you know, it'll hold your makeup, so it'll work. All right, so that was everything that I personally selected for the Tarte Build Your Own kit. They had a lot of different options between, well, everything really. You got a bunch of different things to choose from. I think there's only like 1 or 2 options for the bag. Some of the items had less options than the other, but there were a good amount to choose from. So I do really enjoy like making these kits. I think it's a very good value, but like I wish it worked on my face better. We're gonna see. Maybe this is the one time that a Tarte face-based kind of foundation product will really work out for me, and I hope it is. We're gonna get started here with the try-on portion. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. I do feel kind of strange because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the setup behind me has changed. I posted on my Instagram that I took the couch that was behind me here and put it into my kind of like dining area. Well, it wasn't really the dining area. It was like a kind of an eat-in kitchen area, and we never used it for like anything. It was just a table that sat there and it just collected things. And we never got any use out of this couch back here, and I like that couch. I think it's pretty, so we decided to go ahead and move it into there. And right now I'm looking for like something cute and cozy for the boys to sit on. They are currently sitting on like 4 stools pushed together. One of which I usually sit on. So now I'm real short in the camera screen because I'm sitting on a different chair. All right, so let's go in with this Tarte C Hydro Moisturizer H2O thing. What is it called? Tarte Drink of H2O. Drink of H2O. I honestly should probably be drinking some H2O today, but instead I've been drinking juice out of a jug. Let's H2O the neck. That's gonna drive me nuts. I just need to know one other word of that song. Wow, there really aren't that many different lyrics to this song to begin with. It's very repetitive. All right, this actually feels really nice on the skin. It soaks in super fast. It does feel maybe the tiniest bit tacky sticky, but that might actually like work well underneath the foundation that we're gonna be using today. I do have on some skincare from earlier today, but it's from like many hours ago. So many hours ago. I was supposed to start filming at like 9 o'clock this morning so I could film this video, edit it, and get it posted for you guys like today, the day I'm filming it. But I ran into some complications, so that skincare has been sitting on my face for a long time, but this one is going on very nicely over top of it. It's not like peeling up or anything, and it's soaked in really fast, so yeah, it feels good. All right, here we go. Here is the true test to see if it was a bad idea for me to get another one of these boxes after so many of them did not work out for me. This is what I'm most worried about. We have our Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. It doesn't feel like a full ounce. I don't know why, it just feels so like scant. I'm just gonna apply it like I typically would with a beauty blender and just see how that goes. There, ooh, it's cold. I was gonna assume that this was a fairly light coverage foundation, or not even foundation, tinted hydrator, because it's not a foundation. And so far, that's what I'm seeing. It almost is giving me like almost no coverage. Like almost no coverage. You can kind of still see everything underneath it. But that's okay. Sometimes I don't really want a lot of coverage. I just want more of like an evening, like a tone evening. And I feel like that's what I'm kind of getting with this. It's very, very lightweight. It does feel very hydrating. It doesn't seem like a 24-hour wear product though. This really does not seem like it would be a long-lasting formula whatsoever. I am trying to build it up on certain places on my face. I get really red right through here on my cheeks, and it's not doing a fantastic job covering that up, but again, it is kind of like just, it's muting it a little bit to where it's not so bright. I feel like it does build up a little tiny bit, but just not a ton. Oh my gosh, I need to pluck my eyebrows. Holy cow. If I didn't pluck my eyebrows on like a semi-normal basis, they would be all the way down to here. Like one just thick caterpillar. All right, so here is the foundation on my face, and honestly, I kind of like it so far. So far, there's not been like an allergic reaction. It hasn't turned fully red yet. It's not broken apart on my skin just yet. So far, so good. And I also think it looks pretty natural on the skin. It is very light. It feels really light on the skin too. Just nice and comfy. I'll see if I can get you guys a little bit of a close-up to see what you can kind of see what it looks like on the skin, like with my skin texture and stuff. I don't know if that helps at all, but it's just super, super light. You can still see like my freckles coming through. You can still see some of my redness, some of my like my scarring and that kind of thing. You can also see my very dark circles. That's probably the one thing that I wish it covered up just a little bit more, because they're kind of dark. They're pretty dark, and I don't currently think I have any concealer or anything to help like cover those up. I guess I could do just the tiniest little touch of like my regular kind of foundation ACC serum stuff just to brighten them up a little bit so I am fully like comfortable with the makeup look. All right, I feel like that's pretty subtle, but for me personally, I just feel better like this. Just a little bit of that extra brightness under the under eye, because the lack of sleep recently has really just been dragging the eyes down. Just hollowing them out. Just in time for Halloween though. So I mean, before I try out the Park Ave Princess bronzer here, I am gonna set my face just a little bit, just so this kind of like shears on nicely instead of sticking to the kind of stickier foundation. I am, however, setting it with this stuff, which is highlight and not actual setting powder. I still want to be glowy, but I also don't want to be sticky. I still think it's so funny. People ask me all the time, they're like, oh my gosh, are you pregnant? You're glowing. I'm like, no, I just use highlighter for setting powder. I've gained like 30 pounds. There's no baby though. Just a very light wash of this, what is this? Ciate London Glow 2 Highlighter Starburst. It took away that stickiness by adding like any coverage. I feel like I still look kind of glowy and stuff. It didn't make it look matte. If I just use like a standard setting powder, it might look kind of matte. All right, and now we can go on with this bronzer. I think this is gonna help to kind of like carve out my cheeks too. I don't use contour anymore, so this might be nice to help kind of contour and bronze. Okay, I'm kind of liking this for bronzer and a little bit for contour as well. It has enough of that like kind of gray ashiness to it that it gives a bit of that like hollow of the cheek here, but it's also bronzy enough to like give a little bit of color to the face. So I'm liking this. Okay, well, my camera just decided to stop recording. It's so much fun when it does that. So I exported the footage to see if it is still existent, and I hope it is. If not, I guess I'm just gonna end up scrapping this video, but in the meantime, the boys got some treats, so that's good. All right, back to bronzing. So here we go, back to bronzing. You know, I kind of only have to bronze one shoulder to like match my face, because when my sweaters like have a big opening like this, they only ever fall this direction. Am I slanted? Do I actually, you know what, I might be slanted. I think this leg is longer than this leg. I went to physical therapy for that. I literally went and like took classes to try to like make my legs even. They wanted me to wear inserts in my shoes, and I never did. I honestly think it's from setting crisscross applesauce for my entire life. I'm doing it right now. All right, bronzer is bronzed. I actually kind of like it. I feel less orange than normal. I still feel bronzy, like I have some color to my face, but just a little less orange. So I think that's pretty good. Now I'm gonna go for the cheek and the highlight in here. I don't know why I do my entire face first before I do my eyes. It doesn't really make any sense. It's just what I've always done. This is a very light cheek color. It's not like really bright or intense at all, so hopefully it'll blend together well with the eye look. Plus, I mean, it comes in like the same palette as the eyes. All right, gonna try a little bit of this highlight here. It's a little on like the goldeny kind of peach side, so this could be pretty. All right, it's very, very light with the brush. I'm gonna try it with my finger, see if I can make it a little bit more intense. Yeah, okay, that's kind of working. It might just be a little too powdery for my personal liking. It's not bad. It has a really nice natural glow to it. It's not like overly white, not overly powdery, but not overly glowy either. Does that make sense? All right, so the base of the face is complete, and I think this is just a very, I like it. I think it's natural, it's nice looking. Well, maybe not natural, but you know what I mean? Like, it's not over the top. I don't feel it too bronze. The makeup doesn't feel too heavy. It's just a very light makeup, and I like that. I feel like I'm not gonna go light makeup with the eyes though, because like this gold is just kind of calling to me. It's fall, it's October. I feel like I need my eyes to be kind of pumpkin gold. So I'm gonna do some quick brows. And we'll get working. So I'm gonna do some quick brows, and then we'll get working on the eyes and finish it off with tubing mascara and just a little bit of lip gloss, and that'll be it. Oh my gosh, these eyebrows, they're heinous. Just found the world's smallest pair of tweezers. I'm gonna try to fix these up real fast. Gator, what are you doing? What are you doing? There's no treats under there, buddy. Oh. Alright, the eyebrows are done, and now we're gonna get moving on into the eyes. And like I said, I really want to do like a lot of this gold. It's just so gold looking. But I also really like this burnt orange here. Oh! It's fine. It's a very dramatic sound. Zoom you guys in a little bit more. Okay. I'm gonna get started over here with this just kind of lightish brown shade. A little bit of like a camel color. I'm just gonna start lightly putting that kind of just, almost the entire lid. Just kind of the whole thing, besides like a little bit under the brow. I actually kind of like this color. This is a nice everyday, just like smoosh it on the lid for me color. All right, and now I think I'm gonna take a little bit of this rusty red shade and start putting that towards like the outer portion of my eye. These are really pigmented. Ooh, that's a pretty color too. All right, and then I think with my finger, I'm gonna take this gold. This eye look might be a lot faster than I thought it was gonna be. I thought this was gonna take so long. Hey, Tato, can you stop eating all the things off the floor? That's a silica packet. Oh, that eyeshadow base. That would have been so good to put under this. What happened to that? I just got an eyeshadow base on unboxing. I was like, yes, I'm gonna use this from now on, and now I don't know what I did with it. Hey, Tater, can you stop being suspicious? Oh, good. That's leaking a lot. I'm gonna build up this rusty red here on the outer corner a bit. I wish I had like a nice gold chunky glitter or something to put over top of this, or that eyeshadow base or something, because it is a really pretty shade, but I feel like it could just be a lot more impactful. I feel like it does kind of sheer out almost a little bit or something, but it is really pretty. It's just such a nice like rich gold shade. I just feel like it could be either a little bit more pigmented, helped out by an eyeshadow base, or just like a pretty gold over top would be really nice. And I think I'm gonna take this like really rich looking brown shade and kind of create a wing out of that instead of using like an actual liner, and we'll see how that goes. Pretty sure this bookmark is inside my eye right now. Yeah, it's in there. All right, so that's kind of what we're working with right now. I'm gonna go ahead and do this to the other eye, and we'll come back and try with the tubing mascara. I'm so excited for that. I just wanted a little extra shimmer just right in the middle of my eye, and I found this from Lottie London. It's like this gold stuff. I didn't know it was a loose pigment though. I like one of those gold statues on the street. All I wanted was just the tiniest bit more shimmer, just right in the middle, and now I got shimmer everywhere. Everything is golden, but in the worst way. Oh my gosh, talk about orange! Y'all say my palms look orange all the time. Well, look at me now. Okay, back to the other eye. All right, so with both eyes on here, it's not necessarily as golden as I was hoping for. I wanted like a real like gold eye, but it is still kind of golden. Looks like a crunchy leaf. maybe one that's been stepped on a couple of times. That's fine. It's okay. It's there. But now I get to try the tubing mascara, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited to see what this looks like. Oh, I also did put on just the tiniest little bit of eyeliner just to help clean up that bottom line a little bit, and then just to be there. Just to be there. All right, so 2 coats. You can't let the first one dry first to be able to get that like fake lash effect, is what it says in the box. So let's give this a try. I once upon a time had more lashes. 1, before I pulled them all out, and 2, when I was actually using like lash enhancing serum, but I ran out and I never got any more because it's expensive. All right, so that's technically coat 1. Let's go in here with coat 2. I feel like I've actually done about 47 coats, which is pretty typical for me. I don't really technically know like how you count 1 coat because I just keep going back and going back. I have so much mascara on my eyelids now. All right, so there it is with 2 plus 7 coats on, and here it is with nothing on. Definitely think, you know, there's some volume, there's some extra length and stuff. I don't know if it looks terribly different than my mascara typically does. It also feels a little bit heavy and a bit sticky, and I hope that stickiness goes away. I don't like sticky feeling mascara. But yeah, I mean, it looks nice. I don't know if it necessarily looks like I have false lashes on, but my lashes do look a lot better than they do without anything on. All right, and we just have our little lip color here, and we should be done. It does have like a nice peachy look to it, but it's not overwhelmingly orange, so that's good. All right, you guys, and here it is all together. This, I think, is my favorite Tarte kit that I've ever done so far. I think the foundation is holding up well. I don't feel itchy. I'm not super red or anything, so those are all very good things. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Did you get this kit? Are you gonna get this kit next time it comes around? Let me know your thoughts and opinions about the makeup and everything down below in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. And yeah, that's all I have for you all today. So thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me. I just hope you guys have a lovely, wonderful, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!